Are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. It's complete, and this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Come on, fellas. Check 99.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. Third and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal. And And they'll run it here. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And Johnston sent in motion.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Crowd right.
Herbert just beat the play clock. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Mike's by 4. I got you, boy. Mike's 54. Let's go. 54.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm coming after you. 45. Mike, 45. Go.
And Johnston sent in motion. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Hey, camp it.
It's our time. It's our time.
Herbert on first down now. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 57 yards. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you've got to think. Go for two. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Purdy to throw it on first down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go, defense.
Purdy now on second down. Open man is Juwan Jennings. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Picking up 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Second and a couple. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's trash. Check the backer, check the backer. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Kill.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 33, here's 2nd down at 7.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Crowd right. Check 31. Jam.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On first down, it's Herbert. Pass out left finds Johnston. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Second down and 4.
57. They can't hang with us. 6 guys.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. This is 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Check.
And Johnston sent in motion.
Back up.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
You got to get the ball. Get the ball right here. Let's go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Welcome back now here in London. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Hey, switch gears. Switch.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 77 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Whip. Watch the whip. Spot. No.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Purdy off the play fake. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This to break our 4th quarter time. And this one is right through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A handoff, it's Eckler. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Joker.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 72 yards on the ground for Eckler here, and that's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll give up the middle to Kelly. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second and 6 coming up. Eckler now between the tackles.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. A big play looming on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. 57's the mic. Rock 57. Here we go.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. It's Eckler again. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tighten up. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Shit! What? 5-9.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Set. 57's the Delta. Set.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. All right, here we go. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Mike's 57's Mike.
Check.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Watch the backer. I got it. 57's the mic.
12.
It's just me and you. It's
19 tight. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Herbert to throw.
55.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. And Allen's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw. And he's got it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
45. Mike 45.
You ain't doing nothing today. OP.
Switch. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On the ground with a tight end. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
Check curls.
Herbert. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Throwing, Purdy. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's 2nd down. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Purdy.
Watch the pass.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have a 1st down as he's able to work his way out of bounds with 14 seconds remaining. To throw is Purdy. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say cheerio from London.